The use of flashcards is often a good technique when you're revising for an examination. In this video, we're going to have a look at how we can get Copilot to generate flashcards on a topic area. The prompt I'm using is in front of you. Create a set of revision flashcards for the History of Canterbury formatted in a 2-column table. Each card should include a concise question or prompt on the left and a clear, accurate answer or explanation on the right. Use bold headings for each topic area and keep the language simple and exam focused. Include visual cues like bullet points or symbols where helpful. Format the cards for easy printing or digital review. You can see here I have put the History of Canterbury. Of course, we could replace this with a different topic area. I'll now scroll down a little and I'll click here onto this arrow and let's see what Copilot will produce for us. Now the prompt has produced this for us. We can see here it says the History of Canterbury revision flashcards, exam focused question and answer for quick review. And we can look below and see that this is the first flashcards, and that is suggested by the fact here that it's called Early History, and that's in bold, and there's an appropriate icon here. And we can see these are the 3 questions with the answers here. And if you look at the first one, where is Canterbury located? And it says in Kent, South East England. This is the next flashcard, and you can see it is marked here with the arrival of Christianity, and it's put an icon here which it hopes reflects this. And these are the 3 questions, and these are the answers here. And if you look to the first question, who brought Christianity to Canterbury? And it gives the answer, St. Augustine in 597 AD. Now that is correct, but what you would need to do when you're producing flashcards is to make sure that the answer it gives are correct, which means going to reputable sources and checking what Copilot is producing for you, because AI does and will make mistakes. If I scroll down, you can see we have another flashcard here on the medieval period, and if I go down again, you can see there's another flashcard on modern Canterbury. Here are the 3 questions, and here are the 3 answers. As an aside, when I asked Copilot to produce the flashcards, they didn't look as neat as they look in front of you now, because in front of all of these questions there was an icon which I didn't think was very appropriate, so I deleted it. And the same with this flashcard here. The icon in front of these questions I didn't like the look of, so I deleted that as well. I thought it was a bit overkill. So I might go back and edit the prompt to avoid it putting in the icons. But I find it very much like a conversation you have with Copilot. I have a limited number of credits in any one month that I can use for Copilot within Word. So I will always try and figure out what the prompt should be when I'm using Copilot in Word, outside of Word, using appropriate AI. And then when I'm happy with the prompt, I put it into Copilot in Word, and you can see what it's produced here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how I generated the prompt that was used in this video. In another AI system, I entered this. I wish to use Copilot in Word to create flashcards for revision purposes on topics in preparation for an examination. Can you recommend a prompt? And if you read that carefully, you'll note I've made some spelling mistakes, which didn't seem to bother the AI system. It would have corrected the spelling, and it's gone on to say this. Absolutely, Philip. Flashcards are a brilliant way to reinforce memory through active recall. Since you're prepping for an exam and using Word with Copilot, here's a prompt that will help you generate structured, visually clear flashcards tailored to your revision topics. And this is the prompt it gave me. And I copied this prompt and I pasted it into Copilot within Word. And instead of these square brackets here, I put History of Canterbury. Of course, you could put anything you liked here. Another topic, for example, if you're studying electrical principles, could be Ohm's law, and it would produce you flashcards on Ohm's law. So I would keep this prompt and ask it to create revision flashcards on other topics. But I think I might edit it because I didn't like some of the visual cues it gave me. I didn't see the point of them, to be honest, when I looked at what it produced. So I would keep this as a prompt because I would use it for other flashcards on other topics, but I would edit it to get rid of those visual cues.